Hello everyone, welcome to another suitcase story. So spend a day with me at the Isha Center, Coimbatore. So after finishing my surfing course, I took a train from Mangalore to Coimbatore. It was one of those quiet train journeys where rivers, forests and towns pass by, and you know that there's something very beautiful waiting for you tomorrow. I reached Coimbatore and stayed there for the night so that I could start early the next morning. So this was my first morning at Coimbatore. Before leaving for Isha, I wanted to fuel up myself with a proper South Indian cuisine. For that, I went to Gandhipuram and went to the Annapurna Gauri Shankar, which is one of the most famous place in Coimbatore. Had their iconic ghee podi dosa and it was so crispy, the aromatic ghee, everything was perfectly fine. And from Gandhipuram bus stop, I took the Tamil Nadu State Transport bus number 14D, which takes you straight to Isha Center. The journey takes about an hour and the scenery slowly changes from city view to all greenery. And you know that you are getting closer to the Velangiri hills. The moment you arrive, first thing you see is the majestic Adiyogi Shiva Statue. After soaking in that view, I went towards the entry gate, showed my boarding details, the volunteers guided me towards the reception area, and let me be honest, the entire campus is huge and you need to walk a lot. At the reception, my luggages were scanned. I was given a wristband with my cottage name. After completing your check-in, you can either wait for the shuttle or you can hop onto a traditional bullock cart. The shuttle only takes you till the Iron Bridge, from where you need to change your transport again, hop onto a bus, and it will take you to the cottage. Mine was Shiva Padam 4. There is a small reception again. They'll allot your room and then explain you certain rules you need to follow during your stay. Then I finally reached my room. Originally, I had planned this trip with my sister, so accordingly, I booked a twin bedroom, but she couldn't come, so this room was all mine now. The room was very simple and cozy, and kind of traditional touch was there. And from the windows, you can, clearly see all the greenery and, of course, the Velangiri hills. Also, you need to read this out because it has got guidelines which you need to follow while you're staying here. Then I quickly got freshened up, got changed into a kurta, and was ready to explore the ashram. Also, on my way from Coimbatore, I bought a gajra from a sweet party who was sitting by the roadside and selling flowers, so I wore that. Once again, took the bus towards the main complex, and from there I need to hop on to another shuttle. My first stop was the powerful Dhyanalinga, which is not just a temple but a very powerful meditative space. This temple was consecrated by Sadhguru after years of yogic processes. I reached there at around 5:45 pm to attend the Nada Aradhana. It is a very beautiful musical offering to the Lord, and with those soothing vibrations you go into meditative state. Since phones were not allowed, all these clips are taken from the internet. After coming out from there, I tried the famous coconut bun with coffee, then walked towards the Adiyogi statue as I didn't want to miss the famous light and sound show there. The show usually starts at 7 pm. Lights, chants, music, and the huge Adiyogi statue glowing massively in the night, showing the yoga transformation and how human life was formed. It was so beautiful and so ethereal to watch. Adiyogi means the first yogi. According to yogic traditions, it is said that Lord Shiva shared the science of yoga with humankind thousands of years ago, and the height of the statue represents 112 ways through which human being can attain liberation. Then I had the simple and nourishing prasadam and headed back to my cottage. Silence and lights off after 9:30. Good night. Next morning, I woke up early and then took the same route again to the main complex. First, you hop onto a bus, then back to shuttle. When you look around, you will see people sitting at every corner of the ashram, practicing meditation and yoga. So my first plan today was to attend Devi Abhishekam at the Linga Bhairavi temple, which starts at 7:40 am. This temple here is dedicated to the fierce and compassionate feminine energy of Devi. Those chants, drums, and rituals which are carried there, it creates a very powerful atmosphere. Those devotional energy you feel, you just soak in yourself. Then I headed towards the Adiyogi statue. Mornings are the best time to visit since the crowds are minimal and the atmosphere feels incredibly calm. Seeing the statue in pictures is one thing, but when you stand in front of it, the feeling is unreal and beautiful. While you are exploring the campus, you can also visit the Gaushala, where all the indigenous cows are cared for. One of the most loved and popular resident here is Bhola, which you are seeing on the screen. Then I headed towards the Tirthakund. Surya Kund is for men and Chandra Kund for women. 30-foot deep underground stone pool with a consecrated linga. Phones not allowed, so internet zindabad. Then I had my brunch, but before that I also took a 45 minutes meditation session, but again phones were not allowed, so I couldn't capture it. Returned back to my room, packed my bags and checked out at 11:30 am. Soon I was back on the bus from Isha to Gandhipuram bus stop, and just like that this peaceful journey comes to an end. Sometimes solo traveling is not about meeting new people or seeing new places. It's about meeting the quieter version of yourself. And spending a day at Isha actually felt like that. Thank you everyone for coming along with me on this journey. We'll be back with another suitcase story. Till then, keep loving.